Elle, it's crazy to think that the best decision I ever made in my life was to take a job that barely paid a dime in Brookings, South Dakota. But I'm so glad that I did because it led me to you. From the first day that we met, I knew that I loved you. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. I remember our first date. When you left my apartment that night, I remember walking into your car, and when I got back in, I told Coach Mo, I can't screw this up. That's the girl I want to marry. What do you know? I didn't screw it up. After that night, I only continue to fall more and more in love with you every single day. Sometimes I find myself staring at you, not just because you're beautiful, but because I feel so blessed to have you in my life. You have so many great qualities that I love about you. One is that you always think about others. You show this constantly as I see random gifts in the mail for your family and friends. I thoroughly enjoy making those trips to the post office for you though. You are my rock and my support system that I don't know how I would live without. Thank you for being there for me as I spout on and on about baseball. I know that having you by my side is the only way I would ever be able to make a real impact on a team or a player. Early in our relationship, I told you about my triangle. My motivation on a daily basis revolves around it. I love that you remember that and bring it up from time to time as a reminder that we are focused on the bigger picture. It is now our triangle, our goals, our adventure together, and I can't wait. I love you so much, pretty girl. I can't wait to marry you and spend the rest of my life being your teammate and #1 fan. Love, Danny.
Danny, I have started to write this letter at least a dozen times. There's so much I have to say, but I'm not the best at getting it out. I can't believe we made it to this day. Looking back on all our memories made and everything we've been through makes me so excited to take on forever with you. I knew soon after meeting you that you were going to be a part of my future. You came into my life during a year that had brought nothing but trials and hard times. It was hard for me to see the good in much of anything, and after taking care of Grandma Rose at the end of her life and having to let her go, I began to question how the rest of the year would end up. But then I met you. You made me feel so whole again. You made me feel so loved, more than I've ever felt, and you genuinely cared about me, a trait I've loved from the start. You were the shiny, bright spot of my life when it seemed so dim. I wish many days that you could have met Grandma Rose because you were like her in so many ways. I firmly believe you were sent to me from God because He knew I needed you. He knew I needed someone to love me, and most importantly, He knew I needed a friend and teammate to take on life with. I can't wait to cheer you on in all your endeavors. You are an incredible coach, and you genuinely care about your players, and you work harder than anyone I know. I can't wait to see where life takes you for all of life's adventures. I promise to strive to be the best teammate and friend, supporting you through highs and lows. I promise to love you even when you don't start my favorite players in the lineup. I promise to help you to stay balanced between work, family, and friends. I promise to dance with you more often, to never lose the feeling like we had that night in Fort Worth dancing outside the Flying Saucer. I promise to be there for you in whatever way you need. I promise to always choose you. I promise to love you, no matter what. I love you. Forever yours, Elle.
These two lovebirds met in the August of 2018. The first date was in Brookings, South Dakota. The pandemic tested their relationship, and the proposal was made in downtown Fort Worth in 2020. We're gathered here today in the sight of God and the presence of friends and loved ones to celebrate one of life's greatest moments. We are here to give recognition to the worth and beauty of love, and to add our best wishes and blessings to the words that will unite Elle and Danny.
I, Elle, take you, Danny, to be my husband.
I, Danny, take you, Elle, to be my wife.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad.
In sickness and in health.
I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
I pronounce you husband and wife. Danny, you may kiss the bride. Here we go.
long